Kato, mic check, 1. Kato, mic check, 1. Check, check, mic check. Kato, check. Guest microphone, check, check, check. Live, all the way live. It is Wednesday. You know what that means. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I'm loving life. I hope that you can say the same tonight. We got a lot going on. But before we get into that, first and foremost, get out there. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We need you to go ahead and share the video. Let everybody know that you're part of the imagination. We also need you guys to comment. We want to see your comments throughout this show. This is a big one. 4 big matches tonight. But before we talk about that, let's go ahead and jump in. We got a few interviews that we want to get to tonight. We're going to hear from Coach Lance Payne. We're going to hear from Kriss Coleman. The Alpha, Rick Matthews, has a full listing. We have 4 big matches tonight. We're going to see gorgeous Gregory going one-on-one with the debuting Eric Enders. We got Lucio Deveer going one-on-one with Kriss Sands. Daniel Exotic's going to battle Braden Elliott for the first time ever. And we got Jake Wiley going one-on-one with Malachi Gage. All great matches. This is for the Imagine One tournament. The winner of this tournament that we're going to explain here in detail in just a bit right before we get to the matches. The winner of that situation is going to become the new Imagine Live champion. First and foremost, give the video a thumbs up right now. Go ahead and let everybody know. It really helps push us up in the algorithm. As you can see, Big Lenny's not here tonight. We're doing things a little different. When we start into the matches, we're going to go back to back to back to back. We only have 3, count them, 1, 2, 3 interviews, and we're not going to waste any more time. Let's bring the first one to the interview segment right now. Let's go ahead and bring in Coach Lance Payne. I know you got a few things on your mind. You're one of 2. Hold on. Before you get started, Kriss Coleman sent in a video. He has a few words for you. Let's go ahead and check that out right now.
Coach Lance Payne. After the Rail City Rumble and Big Lenny match debacles, you said to me while we were visiting Alpha that I needed to cool off and I needed to calm down. And go away, take some time. Come back when you're not angry. And that's what I was doing. But you want to talk about respect? You couldn't respect my boundaries and let me cool off on my own time. You had to start blowing up my phone, start blowing up my email. Hey, Kriss, I want you to come look at this. I want you to come to the gym. I need you to help work with the guys. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, check out this TikTok video. Or, hey, I've got this great idea for August the 20th. I'm tired of your great ideas. So, now you're going to teach me a lesson in respect through gorgeous Gregory? You're right. a lesson is going to be taught on August the 20th, but it isn't in respect, and I'm not the student. Gorgeous Gregory, Lance Payne has enrolled you in Kriss Coleman's Punishment 101, and you're about to graduate with honors. And Lance Payne, you said to me that if you were me, you wouldn't show up on August the 20th. Well, I'm giving you that same advice. If I were you, I would take a mental health day from my commissioner duties on August the 20th and stay out of that building and stay out of my way.
Coach Lance Payne, seems like a little bit of problem between you and Coleman. What's on your mind here?
There's no problem with me and Coleman. You know, everybody always have little issues and little problems, little spats. All teams have it. Jordan and Pippen, Kobe and Shaq, you and Lenny. Oh well, but you want to talk about disrespect, Kriss Coleman. I feel so disrespected right now. Everything I have done for you. Everything. How many times I looked out for you. But see, you think I'm not going to show up on August 20th? What makes them think I'm not going to show up to the show that I'm running? I'm the commissioner of Imagine Wrestling. I am the leader of the neighborhood. So whatever I say goes, Kriss. So after Gorgeous Gregory beats the living snot out of you, I'm going to walk in that ring and I'm going to tell you, you're finally going to respect me, right? Right, Kriss? That's what's going to happen. Now, talking about respect, Sideshow, I had it all set up for you. The coach came in with a game plan, and you ruined it. Lucio, you and Lucio supposed to be the best tag team ever, and you ruined it. I don't know I don't know what to say about this. I don't know what's going on in your head, Psycho. But listen, you have to follow the coach. If you want to be a part of the best tag team ever, you're going to have to follow me. Just like everybody else in Imagine Wrestling.
Well, there you go, Coach. A lot of things going wrong for the Coach Lance Payne right now, but I'll tell you a guy who really has some things going wrong. Let's go ahead and talk to the recently injured Alpha Rick Matthews. We haven't seen you in a few weeks. I know you've been out with some doctor's appointments and whatnot. You got some interesting news today. You want to fill in the entire imagination. What's going on with this left bicep of yours?
Absolutely, yeah. Kiddo, it's first of all, I got to admit, it's good to be back here in the dojo. Today, I got a confirmation. I have a full tear in my left bicep tendon. It actually to the point where it retracted up my arm about 5 centimeters. I mean, what can I say, man? Pro wrestling, it's a man's sport. If it were easy, everybody would do it, but it's not. And I'm remaining hopeful, and I'm remaining positive that the coming weeks will bring me hopefully some good news. They keep talking about surgery, but I know I have some follow-ups with my appointments and my specialists coming. So we'll see what they say. In the meantime, I'm trying to stay in shape. I'm not letting this keep me from working on my cardio, staying out of the gym, maintaining what I can, because I promise to you, promise to everybody in the imagination, everybody watching, everybody in the locker room, you haven't seen the last of the Alpha. I'll be back.
There you go. 5 centimeters on that tear. Alpha has a long road to recovery here. We hope that he gets back as quickly as possible, and hopefully we're going to see the plan right now to see regular updates. It'd be nice if he didn't have to have surgery, but there's no way of finding that out, at least for a few weeks. We'll definitely keep you updated on that stand. Now that brings us to our next part of the evening here. We have to, because of that injury, we have to crown a new Imagine Live champion, and as a result, we have set up the first ever Imagine One tournament. That means, well, I'm not going to tell you. That means you're going to watch a video right now explaining everything that's going to happen over the next 7 weeks. Go ahead, Gelman, let's play that video.
Tonight on Imagine Live from the dojo, we will begin the most grueling and difficult tournament in the history of Imagine Wrestling with the Imagine One tournament. Each man will battle everyone in their block for a total of 4 matches each. The winner of each block will then meet in the finals to crown a new Imagine Live champion. It starts with 10 men in 2 blocks, fighting for 7 weeks in 21 matches. We will end with 2 block winners, but only one new Imagine Live champion. Who has what it takes to battle, fight, and survive?
Tell you what, I'm excited, man. 7 weeks, 21 matches. We have a very special co-host tonight. Before you start to meander on and droll about, let me just make a few quick announcements. Sure. We do have our show coming up in Altoona on August the 20th. Tickets are now on sale at our website. You can get all your VIP tickets there at imaginewrestling.com. And you can also get general admission tickets right now at Front Street Deli in Altoona. And our sponsor for the show, TK Subs over in Hollidaysburg. You know anything about TK Subs?
Actually, as a matter of fact, Cato, I stopped out at TK Subs out in Hollidaysburg to check out what they had. Mm-hmm. Would you believe they have a drink called a John Ross out there?
Get out of town.
I am being 100% honest right now.
Is there ginger ale in that?
There is ginger ale in that drink.
Yeah.
I had a chicken cheesesteak there. It was delicious.
That sounds good.
It was
yeah,
good.
It sounds really good, actually.
It came in like you get 6 packs and subs to go, and if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it.
There you go. Right over there. It's TK Subs and 6-pack. It's at 520 Blair Street in Hollidaysburg. John Ross recommended.
Yeah.
So that's a big recommendation and a big endorsement from the neighbor John Ross. So
well, I mean,
check it out.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and continue.
Well, that's what I got, man. I just want to talk about that. We got Reynoldsville coming up. We got some sponsors for that show as well. Napoli's. And where's that at, Napoli's? That's Du Bois, correct? And then the other one is... I'm sorry? The Sub Hub? The Sub Hub in Reynoldsville. I'm sorry, man. Here's a little secret that you guys may not know about me. I've had 15 diagnosed concussions, so if I don't write everything down, I don't remember. Also, sitting next to John Ross makes me forget things because I know in my heart and I know in my guts you're droll on about Big Lenny.
No, well, like I said the other week, I like what Big Lenny's doing to try to be, help the community. And like I told him a couple weeks ago when he was talking about those kids, I feel like he's almost there. He's almost great. He might be a good neighbor someday, but he's not quite there. So I see him coming out here doing commentary every week, and I thought, you know what, maybe I'll come out. And instead of just telling him how to be better, I could just show him how to be better. So tonight on Imagine Live, your commentary is going to be better with a sweater.
Yeah, I'll tell you what else is going to be better. The wrestling. I'll tell you what, I said it earlier on my social media, and I genuinely believe it. We here at Imagine Wrestling are giving away free wrestling matches on Wednesday night that are infinitely better than a lot of places are expecting you to pay to see.
Well, I see on the notes here that, let me look here. It's a Malachi Gage and Jake Wiley. I have a history with both of these guys.
Can we wait and do the intros first?
Well, I just want to say I'm excited to see this.
Okay, well, I'm excited too, so let's go ahead and head to the ring. Right. Oh, this is an interesting development. All right, first, accompanied to the ring by the coach, Lance Payne. He is the side show psycho, Malachi Gage. Wow, he threw the coach's whistle out of the ring. Oh, it kicked his clipboard. Clearly doesn't want him at ringside.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening here, Cato. I've handed the day-to-day business over to Coach Lance Payne. Apparently,
wow, isn't that interesting? All right. He has ushered the coach Lance Payne at a ringside. Interesting development. His opponent, he is one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions. He is banging Jake Wiley.
Yeah.
There he is, man.
Yeah, Jake Wiley, I mean, he's a good competitor, but I have on good authority that he hasn't sharpened his mower blades in at least 3 to 4 months.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, man.
I mean, it's discipline, Cato. It's discipline. I actually have a second sweater here somewhere if you'd like to put one on.
Oh, my God. It's 112 degrees in here. Here we go. So this is the first match in the Imagine One tournament. This match, so we have a series of precedents that are going to be set. There are ways to score points in this. Every match has a 15-minute time limit.
You said so 15 minutes is the time limit for this match.
Absolutely. Every match can score points, potentially. If you have a submission or a pinfall, you score 4 points.
All right, so 4 points for a pin or a submission.
If you win a match by countout, you get 1 point. If by chance it goes the full 15 minutes, both men will then get 2 points.
That was a nice drop. He almost had some points there with a nice drop kick to the face.
There's one other way to score points. If a match ends in a disqualification, the winner of that match gains 1 point. The loser will have 2 points taken away. So you really, the emphasis on this is fair play and clean wrestling.
So just to reiterate, if somebody gets disqualified, they actually lose points.
That's correct. They lose 2 points. So it's an interesting sort of scenario. It's going to go on over the next 7 weeks, man. Someone is going to win this tournament, this Imagine One tournament. And, oh, man, Jake Wiley almost scored 4 points right there.
Well, I appreciate you going over the points because I believe I'm in this tournament later on, and I wasn't quite sure how the tournament works. So thank you for the points. But the action in the ring right now.
Tell you what, up and over. Looks like he's going for an O'Connor roll. Malachi Gage holds on, shoots a line. It's ducked by Jake Wiley. Both guys are sort of trying to figure. Oh, he caught him in the knee. Sets him up, goes for that big kick. Countered. Drops him with a backbreaker.
Yeah, I've seen Malachi Gage. He's really become an expert in hitting the backbreaker out of any situation.
What we found about Malachi Gage through the years is he has a level of viciousness that is sort of unparalleled in all of Imagine Wrestling. I mean,
that's one of the reasons I chose him to join the neighborhood originally. You need that in a partner. You need somebody that's going to be aggressive and be able to turn it up when that needs to be done.
Sets him up, big back body drop. Once upon a time. Wait, real quick here. We got to cover. 1, 2. Not yet. Jake Wiley still got some fight in him. Once upon a time, you chose Jake Wiley for the neighborhood, and then he turned on your group. But why originally did you choose Jake Wiley for the neighborhood?
Well, at the time, a lot of people commented on how there were different strengths, different weaknesses. We all looked different, but that's what I wanted in a team. It's just like putting together. Oh wait, he has a roll up here.
Nice counter. 1, 2. Whoa!
Well,
just
actually,
out in the nick of time.
That's a nice segue into what I was about to say. Is even though he got cut off there, you saw the speed that Jake Wiley had, and that was one of the assets I was trying to use when I was putting together the neighborhood. Is everybody? You had your aggressiveness from Malachi Gage, you had the strength that we picked up with the Alpha, and then you had the speed from Jake Wiley.
What did you bring to the group? I still haven't figured that out.
Heart and inspiration.
Give me a break.
Yeah, all of these guys. All of the guys that were or have been in the neighborhood have gone on to greater heights now.
There's no doubt about it. All of the guys in the neighborhood, guys who have left the neighborhood, have all really owned their craft and have come a long way. Extraordinary competitors, and we're seeing part of that right now. A long history between Jake Wiley and Malachi Gage. Both these guys know each other so well. Both guys don't want to make a huge mistake. Jake Wiley, of course, is a guy who strategizes in this way. It seems a little odd, but he's a guy who can absorb a lot of punishment, and then he waits. He's taking advantage of something that he's a smaller guy, 170. not the biggest guy in this building, but has an incredible amount of ability to absorb punishment and uses it to his advantage. He waits. Now he waits like a snake in the grass, waits for somebody to make a mistake, and then he will pounce. And I have no doubt that'll happen at some point here. And a beautiful double underhook style suplex. You don't see that every day.
Well, I mean, I agree with you that Jake Wiley is a snake in the grass. I mean,
all right.
Whenever I was unconscious, undergoing a jaw surgery, he tried to take over the neighborhood, and then that didn't go too well.
Somebody needed to.
Yeah.
Well, you were out of commission. Remember you were faking a coma?
Somebody else put that out there. I wasn't saying it, but people were saying it, Cato. It looks like he has him down here.
It's a well-orchestrated plan here. He's got him in that side headlock and just leaning all of his weight on his head. Beyond being painful, beyond being smothering, it is demoralizing to be held on the ground in a headlock like this.
That's true.
If you feel like you're not going to get your next breath, you feel like you don't have a way out of this, even though it's very difficult to win a match this way, what it does is it just sucks the will to live out of.
Well, he's also
your
neutralizing one of Jake's strengths right now is you can't use that speed. Oh wait, he's coming back up here. But what I was going to say is you can't use that speed if you're neutralized on the ground.
Oh, look at that! Good grief! He caught him before he could explode off the ropes. Caught him hard with that back elbow. Whoa! Jake Wiley counters through. Oh, he goes for that enziguri. There it is, a deadlift style. Is he going to finish the suplex? Good God!
Yeah, that could be it right there, Kato. That could be it.
He drilled him on the top of that. I'm sorry. That one put me out of my seat. If you couldn't hear me, he dropped him hard on the back of his head.
Yeah, I think that could be the end of the match right here, Kato.
I think if Malachi could have had the wherewithal to get to that cover, I don't think Jake Wiley was going to be able to kick out of that.
I don't think so either.
I'll tell you this much, though. The conditions in here are abhorrent. I mean, they are so hot and so muggy and so soul-crushing with the heat and the humidity in here. To be able to fight at this level, God bless them for being young.
Well, right
Both
now,
these guys as young as can be and just have a ton of heart and a ton of fight.
Well, I mean, I have to say it, Kato, but right now I think maybe it was a wrong decision to have Coach Lance leave ringside because Coach Lance would have advised him to make a cover right there. And I think that's a missed opportunity to not capitalize on that big move that he just did.
Whoa, he caught him right on the point of the jaw, with that right hand. There was no way for Jake Wiley to protect himself. And now it seems as though Malachi Gage, he's a rad boy on his own, I guess. Right now, Malachi Gage has seemingly picked out the face and jaw area. That's 2 straight strikes between the buckle and the punch. And maybe that's the strategy we're going to see going forward out of Malachi Gage, is a series of shots in the face.
Well, that is effective on most people. In the past, well, wait, what's he going for here?
Could be it here, huh? Sets him up. Back elbow. Caught him in the jaw there. 3 straight times he gets out of the way.
There he is using that quickness.
Whoa, shot right in the jaw. Oh, and beautiful right hand. Got all of that one. And 3 in a row has rocked. Malachi Gage. Just could be the turning of the tide right now.
Oh, come on, Malachi. I mean, he has more toughness than that. He's going to get back up, Kato.
Sets him up. Oh.
Now look at that. Nice.
Ducks underneath.
Oh.
Good God.
Oh, he may have broken his neck right there, Kato.
He's dumping guys. These guys are dumping each other on the back of the heads. This is a violent situation here. Good God. Goes for cover. Oh, just in the nick of time.
Well, I think he took too long to make the cover after that, but like I said, Malachi's tougher than that. He was going to kick out of those punches to the face, but that suplex, I thought he broke his neck right there.
I mean, we have seen 2 moments in this match that were unreasonably dangerous for guys, landing them high on the back of their heads. Sets them up. Oh, double knees. He went for that big frog splash.
He's
one of many a match.
Oh, that's a slow. Come on, referee.
Still only 2. I thought that had to be it. A lot of fire in that kick
That
this
was a
deep into the
perfect
match.
example of why I often have referee John Williams come out whenever I have a match.
Sets him up. Whoa! As good of a European uppercut as you're going to see anywhere. And he got all of it. 2 only. What else could these guys possibly have left?
He's looking to ringside for Coach Lance to give him some assistance, but he threw him out earlier. I question that decision.
You can tell that the heat has really affected these guys. Now we're starting to see who's got the toughness, who's got the wherewithal. Oh, good God! Oh, are you hearing these? Chop after chop. And another one. Good God almighty.
That is not the proper way to do drywall.
Why are you here?
I am here to show each... Oh, wait.
Oh, my God. What a nightmare. You're here because you don't want to be in the ring right now taking that abuse. Out of the way he goes. Oh, my God.
Who would want to take those, Cato? Like, there's a lot of things I enjoy, but not that.
You are seeing some of the finest wrestling you're going to find anywhere. These two know each other so well and are fighting so hard. Ducks the line. Oh, and comes back the other direction.
Right to the back of the head again.
Good God. Come on, somebody's got to get up. I know.
So
what would this would be the same.
Yeah, this would be a draw, right? Would this be,
no, it's a 15-minute draw is what we're looking for here. They still have, geez, what do they have here? Another 3.5 minutes.
Well,
I'll tell you what, the next 3.5 minutes, somebody better find some fight in them.
Well, what I mean, if they both get counted out, like how many points would that be, Kate?
I don't know that we've put a requisite in for that. We're going to have to determine that later. Are they going to get up? Whoa, both guys meet the bell just in a nick of time. Both got up at 9. What do they possibly got left here?
I'm looking.
What a fight this has been. It is so hot in here. I can't even describe how hot it is. And now they're just in the middle of the ring trading blows.
Well, Malachi's down. Come on, Malachi. Like
both guys are down.
I mean, they're both good competitors, but I have to be honest. I'm pulling for Malachi here as a member of the neighborhood.
I think we're at the point in the match right now. One guy, if they can hit that home run shot, and they are fighting with all they got. Both guys trading blows. What a fight. Holy hell. Let's go. Oh, and both men are down again. We're at the point right now, if someone can get up and hit that home run, shoot that big shot, they are going to win this fight.
Well, even if Malachi could just roll over and put his arm over him right now.
Referees trying to give these guys leeway. We want to see a winner here. 4. We're at a count of 4 right now.
5.
Wow, they're back up. I thought maybe we were going to get a double count out. Not a lot on that clothesline. Both men are so tired.
I don't think
Double
most
lines.
people realize like how much wrestling under normal. Back down again, but
down they go.
How much even wrestling under normal conditions takes out of you. But like you were saying with the heat in here,
they have hit each other with such big things right now. I mean, it has been big swing after big swing.
It has been. I mean, I've enjoyed every minute of this, but like I said, I'm still pulling for Malachi so he can bring the title back to the neighborhood. We'll keep it in the neighborhood where it belongs.
We're getting closer and closer, though. Somebody needs to swing a home run. Ducks the line. Oh, super kick. That could be it. We got 1 minute left, man. These guys need to fight and find something.
I don't know, Cato. I don't think he got as much on that as he normally does.
It was enough to get him off his feet. It may be enough to set him up for this big home run shot right now. Climbing to the top. If he can hit this would be the end. Somebody's got to go. We're getting close.
What's he going to go for?
Big! Oh! My God!
Is that
He
legal?
broke his ribs. I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. He cut him with the heels, driven through the rib cage. Good God! 1, 2. No! Oh my God! Come on, go quick. We're down to 15 seconds. We want to see a winner here. Let's go.
Come on, Malachi.
I don't think either one of them have anything left.
I mean,
we are down to the end.
I thought. I don't know. I can't believe
Here we
he just
go.
put his
5,
feet right in his
4,
guts like that.
3, 2, 1, and that is it. Man, oh man, what a fight! What a way to start this tournament. I'll tell you what that means. 2 points for each man.
2 points for each. Well, I'm going to be honest. Like I wanted more out of Malachi, but I am.
What more could you ask for?
Well, but I was going to say I am in this tournament. So if they both got 2, that means if I pick up a win in my match, I'll be ahead of both of these guys.
You're a selfish human being.
Who doesn't want to win? I want this thing to stay in the neighborhood. And who better than, John Ross, who was a 3-time Imagine Live champion.
Both these guys fought so hard. If you would have told me at the 7-minute mark that this thing would have went to the time limit, I'd have never believed it. Not on a hot night like tonight. Thank God they're young and full of energy, because my old ass would not have been able to make it 15 minutes in there. I wonder how a draw like that is going to affect the entire tournament, because now the precedent has been set. If you don't get out there and throw your big bombs early, you are going to be in trouble. You're not going to get the full 4 points. So I think that everybody's sort of watching, and I imagine you've watched it.
I was.
That you've got to hit your big bombs early.
Well, that's why I was saying I questioned the decision of sending. You can say what you want about Lance Payne, but one of the reasons we keep him at ringside is he's a strategist.
Yeah.
So he may have been able to offer something to Malachi there to when to do something or when not to do something that could have turned the tide there in a tough fought battle.
All right. Well, let's talk. Speaking of tough fought battle, let's not waste any more time. Man, people want to see some wrestling. Let's go ahead and head to the ring right now.
Yeah. I don't know how.
First.
Yeah, go ahead.
He is from New York, New York. He is gorgeous Gregory.
Look at my face, baby. Hey, let me let you in on a little secret. This is my ring. I run this show.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
His opponent, making his Imagine Wrestling debut, he is Eric Enders.
Yeah, baby.
All right, there you go, Eric Enders.
Well, what a debut that would be if he could pick up a win here in this tournament.
What an interesting sort of.
Ring the bell. Don't you dare. Come here. Take off my robe. At least ring the bell. What are you
Ding,
doing?
ding.
Why do you do this?
Here we go. The timer has been started. 15 minutes.
Sure. Thank you. See, he's got some respect for me. He's got some respect for the generational talent.
I would
He's got
think.
some respect for the most once-in-a-lifetime athlete in Imagine Wrestling. Well, for the ring. You know so much. For the ring?
I don't think I like the example that Gorgeous Gregory has been setting for my son, who's going to be making his debut coming up here in Imagine Wrestling. I mean, I can't take away that he's a good athlete, but just the way he acts, the way he carries himself.
I got this through the coach. I'm a superstar, baby. I'm a superstar. I got money written all over me.
There you go. I've heard him called a sexy muscle hunk.
I am a sexy muscle hunk.
That is what I've heard about this guy. A sexy muscle hunk.
Baby. That's right.
I don't know that that's true, but
I have seen that.
It's damn true.
all right, that's somebody else's thing. But
I'm more generational than Kurt Angle.
all right, I'll tell you what.
Once in a lifetime. I'm a better athlete than Kurt Angle.
I would say this: he is certainly a gorgeous idiot. There is a 15-minute time limit on this match, and he's wasted a full minute and a half to start this thing.
Yeah, I mean, and again, that goes back.
All right,
to
look at this.
I'm not going to shake this.
What a nice guy this Eric Enders is. Reaching for a handshake.
Hey,
Respect yet.
a good neighbor knows.
Earned it.
Rule 42 in the Good Neighbor Handbook is every new meeting should start with a nice firm handshake.
There you go. Of course, Eric Enders making his Imagine Live debut. Makes his current residence in State College. He is, even though he's new to Imagine Wrestling, he's not new to wrestling. He's He's wrestled all over the eastern Pennsylvania area. In fact, once upon a time,
That was a nice
competed against Adam Cole, baby.
Well, I mean, right now, there's another good takedown. Oh,
There you go, using his, straight-ahead, clean style that he spoke about. Beautiful crevasse. There you go. Nice, clean wrestling we've seen out of Eric Enders at this point. Back to the crevasse.
Yeah.
The thing about this Eric Enders is, my experience to this point with it has been, he's obnoxiously friendly. Like, to the point it's almost annoying.
I don't think I've been formally introduced to him yet, Cato.
Yeah.
But so far,
You're like fake nice.
I am not fake nice.
Like
what was?
You're sort of a liar nice.
I am. Wait,
He's so nice that it's annoying. Like ask you to help you when you don't even need help. I mean, I don't know.
I am not fake nice, Cato. I do everything I do to try to better both myself and the community. Just like sitting here tonight. Like, Big Lenny was doing an okay.
Oh my God, he took that post hard. Good God, what a mistake. And he cuts him off. Big time single arm DDT. And now this is where you don't want to be in the ring against Gorgeous Gregory, getting those punches raining down on your face. You are a great fighter. There's no doubt about that. I hate his attitude. I hate his ego. I don't like the way he conducts himself.
Look at this.
I see. And a big shot in the back.
That's because I run this business.
I think right now, actually, Lance Payne.
I'm the future of this business.
Is he the future?
Do you understand me? Do you understand me?
Who's he talking to right
When
now?
I say that I am the future of this business, I'm the future.
I imagine he's talking to the 500 people that'll watch this video in the next week.
I don't think anybody wants to hear from him. What he should do is apologize for not helping me win the match over Rocker Kriss Sands a couple weeks ago at our live show.
All day.
Well, I'll tell you what,
All day, baby.
Eric Enders is really he's struggling here, man. He got popped in the head, and he was face down on the mat, man.
I have him locked in so tight. He can't get out of this.
I actually do agree with this strategy, though. Oh, wait, he's fighting back. What I was going to say is working the limb is something I like to do myself, so that's a good strategy to pick something out.
There you go, back to the armbar. Sound strategy.
It's locked in so
He's going to have a really, really hard time.
Could we see a submission here? I mean, he hit that buckle
super big.
hard. I mean, hard.
Well, what I'm concerned about is I don't know how he's going to trim his hedges with one hand not working now.
He took that buckle hard. He got clipped down by a single arm DDT. And then, wow! Big time. I mean, he is just mugging Eric Enders at this point. Eric Enders having a little bit of trouble getting out the gates here.
Oh, now he's
he had
pouring
some offense in the beginning, but
after that flapjack, he's pouring on some syrup right on the Eric Enders' face right there.
I hate your commentary, by the way.
Body, everybody.
It's just the worst.
Look at this face.
Yeah, we know. I'm talking about him, but it could be related to you as well. Tell you, finally, the muscle hunk found the tanning bed, it looks like. He's not glow in the dark quite as much anymore.
Oh, man. I am feeling so good today.
Okay.
I'm feeling so good today, Kato.
He has been mugging Eric Enders for several minutes now.
So talented.
He's wasting a lot of time in this time limit match, though.
There's no doubt about that.
I'm so talented. You know what?
What?
He's obviously a joke. He's obviously a fool.
Okay.
I'm just going to pick him up, and I'm going to end it for all of you.
I think it's always a mistake to pick a guy up.
I'm going to end it for all of you. This is just another notch on my belt. Another notch, baby.
Picks him up. Big German suplex. And that is the third time tonight we've seen guys land high and tight. that is just telling you exactly what this Imagine One tournament means to everybody. They are willing to inflict heavy damage and heavy pain en route to win that Imagine Live title and the Imagine One tournament.
Well, I'm glad I got to sit here tonight and see what seems to be the strategy that a lot of these guys are going to try to employ this
Oh, caught him with the back elbow. Caught him coming in.
boot to
Wow, and a boot right in the face. Set them up. Big clothesline, and he got all of that. We're finding some resilience out of the super friendly Eric Enders.
Looked like he had a little trouble picking him up because of that arm work from earlier.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Good strategy. I thought he'd go for an elbow there, but he realized the pain that he was in, did not use his arm in that situation.
I think all that time that Gregory spent talking gave Eric Enders time to catch his second win and make a comeback here.
Here he goes. Eric Enders back up on his feet, waiting for the gorgeous one. He's setting him up for what looks to be maybe a kill switch. Countered. Boot in the guts. And there it is. That gorgeous drop. 2 and 3.
I did it because I'm a generational talent. I told you, I'm the future of this ring. Me, I am. None of these fools can touch me. I'm more talented, I'm stronger, I'm faster, and I'm hungrier than every single person here because I'm gorgeous.
There he is, gorgeous Gregory. Tell you what do you think, Johnny? What a fight, huh?
That was a good fight. I mean, he's always impressive. Like I said, I'm still disappointed in his choice of actions from last month, but I can't deny that the guy's a good athlete. I mean, if I ever started a second neighborhood, he's somebody that I would consider.
Okay.
Yeah.
This commentary has really been all about you. You're wearing me out, man.
Well, I have to set a good example for everybody out
Nobody
there.
wants to hear about you all night.
I have to set an example.
You know what?
For
I feel like I've had enough.
What do you,
Why don't you just go away? Take your ginger ale
who else
and your
is gonna
silly
do,
sweater.
Who else is going to do
Hey,
commentary?
You know what? Jimmy, what are you up to?
What? What are you
Jimmy,
talking
why don't you
about?
come on over here?
What are
Get
you
rid of this
talking
guy.
about?
Get rid of this guy.
I'm supposed to be doing.
Get this guy out of here. Nobody wants to hear any more of it. Get out of here, neighbor John. Tell you what, it's good to have you here, Jimmy. Maybe we can actually talk about the match and not neighbor John for a little bit.
Maybe we just traded up some ginger ale for some kale. It is I, the guru of woohoo, in the table like Clark Gable. I'm ready to do some business. What's up, Ken? How you doing, Kato?
I'm fine, Jim.
Jim.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Did you get a load of these first two matches? Were you able to catch any of that action in the locker room?
Watched them both. Watched them both in their entirety.
What a couple of fights here. Based on what you've seen so far, so to this point, we know that your first match in this tournament doesn't happen until 2 weeks from tonight. Do you feel like that's an advantage or a disadvantage? Because you're going to have some points to make up. Some guys are going to be ahead of you, even though you haven't had the opportunity to score points. What do you feel like? Is this an advantage or a disadvantage for you?
I could put me down for both. I think it's a little bit of both. The advantage would be being able to see that guys are bringing their A game to this thing and really throwing down in an incredibly, incredibly hot building. Shows the dedication and how much it matters to win this. The disadvantage is I got to sit here and watch guys like gorgeous Gregory. Yeah, Gregory, you hear me, buddy. I want to fight your ass. I'm not in your block on the tournament. I'm here all week, brother. You heard me last week. I'm here all week. I'm here every day. Come see me.
There you go. Could see some sparks fly down the line here. Jimmy the Hippie and gorgeous Gregory. So I just want to remind folks again, our sponsor for the August 20th show, that's TK Subs over on Blair Street in Hollidaysburg. You heard it here. Those chicken subs are great. Go get your six-pack. I'll tell you what else is great is more wrestling.
More wrestling.
Let's go ahead and head to the ring. All right, now we got another match on standby. Let's go ahead. First, he is from the other side of your mind. He is Lucio Deveer. His opponent, he is from Paradise City. He is the rocker, Kriss Sands. Yes, sir.
One of my personal favorites right there, Kriss Sands. Good friend of mine.
Tell you
Love
what,
that kid.
man. Hell of a fighter, too, he's developing into.
He is. He is.
You might want to, Kriss, you might want to keep that for the sweat running into your eyes, buddy. You got 3 more matches to go tonight. Referee Kriss is in. He better be in good shape before this night's over.
They might want to keep
Ding,
that
ding.
bandana to sell on eBay. Chris Sand's going to be a huge star.
Absolutely. There he goes into that. What would you call that? A duck walk?
AC/DC style walk there. Angus Young.
Big collar and elbow tie up. Both guys sort of feeling each other out. They're no strangers to each other in the ring. Big, deep lockup. You see the size, the girth of Lucio Deveer sort of getting the advantage in his lockup, but the youth and speed of rocker Kriss Sands taking the advantage there.
Now, you see, a lot of people might not agree with that. That's a veteran move right there by Lucio Deveer, creating space. Situation wasn't in his favor, and he got out there. Big
Beautiful.
headlock.
Beautiful, deep, strong headlock. Might be a mistake to let it go, though.
Yeah, I don't think now's the time to mess around.
One thing, though, I guess maybe you knock the point off of that thing so it isn't jamming you in the eye.
Nice head scissors there, Lucio Deveer. Nip up Kriss
Up and
Sands,
over.
coming right back to that headlock.
Good
Beautifully
sound
done.
strategy. Control the head, control the body. You can find a way to win out of those headlocks, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Lucio Deveer wisely puts on one of his own.
No stranger to the ring. Now, Lucio Deveer, an 18-year veteran at this point.
He's going to cut off the air to that mullet.
Oh. Aside from yourself, who do you feel like has the advantage in this tournament?
I would say Jake Wiley is going to be a strong. I think he's one of the most underrated people with some of the best offense in Imagine Wrestling. You don't see it as often because he tags with such a great performer in Braden Elliott. I think Jake Wiley is going to be a breakout star in this tournament.
Okay,
and
very good.
He's in my block. I may have to bring it all. Jake Wiley. Speaking of Jake Wiley, there's a drop kick right to the face, just
Beautifully
like Jake Wiley.
done. Man, oh man, that's as nice of a drop kick as I've seen out of Kriss Sands.
That's what I said earlier about guys bringing their A game to this thing. In a very hot building, they're not laying back. They're bringing it all.
I think, you mentioned about Jake Wiley possibly being a breakout star in this. I agree wholeheartedly. I think there's a lot of opportunities. Each in the next 7 weeks, all these guys are going to have 4 matches each. It's a lot of opportunity to really show what you're made of and what your ability level is. So, it's a lot of opportunities for a lot of guys to become breakout stars.
Absolutely. Kriss Sands got to show what he's made out of here as Lucio Deveer just clotheslined him in the back of the neck.
Yeah. What not a great way to start this tournament off. Neck injuries are nothing to play with.
No. Kriss Sands, he's been plagued with injuries here since he started doing this, so we hate to see anything bad happen in the first match of the tournament for him.
I'm the next Imagine Live champ.
So he's trying to work through it.
Yeah. Sets him up. What's he going for here? Looks like setting him up for a standard snap suplex here. Well done, though.
Very well done.
You see suplexes so frequently in wrestling, but if you're somebody to take it a suplex and you try to brace yourself for the impact, it's difficult because everybody does them different. You don't know how suddenly they're going to come. You don't know, you get out there with some of these big, strong guys and they'll hold you up and, you lose all your oxygen and then you get dropped. Other guys like Lucio Deveer will snap you over quickly. There's just the suplex is really, sort of an overlooked move in wrestling, but it's really just one of the best moves there is in all of wrestling.
It really is. And a guy like Lucio Deveer just does the most basic of moves so well. Suplex. You see a back suplex just executed to perfection.
Absolutely. The guy knows a lot of moves.
He does. He's a move guy.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is for sure. He's showing it here tonight. He's hit him with that snap suplex. He had him with that belly to back suplex.
You see him use that gourd buster time to time.
Absolutely. And then you have moments like this where he really shows he can fire in some strategy too. He grabs a hold, pulls a guy back. I like this. I was always a guy that wanted to stretch somebody, and so I can always respect another guy who wants to grab a hold and just make somebody hurt. And there's again a beautifully executed power slam, one of the many moves of Lucio Deveer.
My God, I'm glad I'm not Kriss Sands right now. That looked like it was awful.
His lower back has got to be screaming right now. That's 3 pretty devastating moves to the lower back. Combine now with him stretching him a bit in the middle of the back. I think it was a 1, wasn't it? I couldn't see.
Every step forward is a step behind for Lucio Deveer when he stops and talks to the camera and argues with the referee. that sound strategy just got a gaping hole in it in that moment.
There it is. I think we've talked about this in the past. I think the downfall of Lucio Deveer is his level of frustration. You know, he will argue a point until he's blue in the face, even if he's completely wrong. Clearly, you know, that was a 2 count, not a 3 count. But he'll stand there and he'll debate you and he'll argue with you, and it allows his opponent time to recover.
Well, I mean, you can watch him lose 4 months in a row, and he still says he's undefeated. So, I mean, if flying in the face of logic's kind of like his method.
Whoa, big chop there. That thud could be heard down at the karate studio down the block here.
On an already sweaty chest, it hurts that much. It's like wetting your hand.
Here he goes. He's setting him up. This could be that home run shot. Oh, he caught him with a back elbow right behind the left ear. Oh, I thought he was starting to build some momentum. Oh, and again, that lower back being absolutely punished. Kriss Sands not having a good time tonight. Kriss Sands, honestly, having some trouble getting out of the blocks here.
Yeah, he's having trouble finding his beat a little bit here.
I don't want to make excuses for him. 7 days ago, though, I mean, he was in a hell of a fight with Malachi Gage.
He really was. He may
took
want
a
to think,
lot of punishment.
I mean, there's a long tournament here. We got 7 weeks. He may want to think about this. He may want to re-strategize here and think if this is really worth it to take this kind of a beating this early.
I think that, though, my argument against that would be this is the type of match. I don't know that any points are worth budging because you don't know who's going to get hot. There we go, right off the bat. We got Gorgeous Gregory with 4 points right out the gate. And if people don't keep pace with him, it's going to be tough to keep up.
That is true. That is true. He could slip away real easily. Kriss Sands here looks like he's finding a nice jawbreaker.
Big jawbreaker. I'm a little surprised guys haven't been taking the route of Eric Enders trying to score very quick pins. I mean, the wins are so important.
They really are. I was very impressed with Eric Enders, by the way. Good showing for him. Here comes Kriss Sands. I see paint chips flying.
Big headbutt in the face.
Wonder if Lucio used to eat some of them paint chips when he was a kid.
Oh, I've heard even the paint he uses now for his face is covered in lead, and that is like a lead shot to the head.
It was. There's a big bulldog right out of the corner. He's face down.
This could be it. He's setting him up for that rocker dropper. We could have 4 points right now for rocker Kriss Sands. Oh, he ducks out of the way, and there he goes. He's taking the coward's way out, headed to the floor.
I'll get that here when I'm ready.
Come on.
This tournament doesn't need crap like this. Get in the ring. Come on.
Here we go. A little bit of fight now. There you go. This
little bit of blood pouring out of the eyebrow of Kriss Sands.
Yes, there is. Good God. Somebody needs to get back in the ring. I know that much. We're up to 7. Somebody get back in the ring. Double count on it. It's no points. Oh. There you go. Lucio, 1 point.
Whether you like it or not, your winner, Lucio Deveer.
Oh, Rocker's coming back in for
here
more.
He comes.
And, of course, Lucio running away. What a disappointment for Rocker Kriss Sands, man.
Ooh, rough night for the Rocker.
Tell you what, I'll tell you what, if I do know the tournament coming up, he has a week off. He really needs to rest and relax. And I think between the last 2 weeks, those 2 grueling matches now, that lower back has to be wrecked.
It has to be wrecked, man. That was a rough tune right there for Kriss Sands. All the love, though. He tried and he fought his heart out with a bloodied face.
Well, that's what I'll say, man. You will find a guy that wants to fight in the Rocker Kriss Sands. He has a ton of heart and a ton of ability. Let's just talk real quickly about our next 2 shows, and then we're ready. We're going to be ready for that main event by the end of this. So we are in Altoona. August 20th is our date there. We're back in Altoona, and tickets for that show are on sale now at ImagineWrestling.com. All the VIP tickets are there. They are available now. If you want general admission tickets, you can duck on over to Front Street Deli of Altoona. Those are $15 for the general admission tickets. And then, Jimmy, I can't tell you how quickly tickets are going for Reynoldsville already.
I believe it, man. It is an awesome atmosphere, a great venue, and I had a blast there last time having a toast with the locals And it was a good time.
Yeah, and I expect it to be equally a good time up there again. The main event for that show, I can let that out right now, is going to be Sal Sincere going one-on-one with Shane Douglas.
Oh, wow. Huge match.
Yes, sir. That is going to be your main event of the evening. Two WW. Then I guess you would call them WWF superstars.
Yes.
So,
Take my money.
Yes, sir. So we have a true main event up there in Reynoldsville. You're not going to want to miss that one. Jimmy the Hippie will be there.
Jimmy the Hippie will be there with bells on. So look up in the sky. You'll see me up there in Reynoldsville.
Let's not waste any more time. I think this is a match right now that everybody's really curious about, really interested in. So let's go ahead and head to the ring right now. Our final match of the evening. First, he is one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions. He is all that Braden Elliott.
That's a wrestler's wrestler right there, Braden Elliott.
His opponent, he is the exotic one, Daniel Exotic.
Another one of my good friends here at Imagine Dojo, just like Kriss Sands. I've worked extensively with Daniel Exotic. I want to see how his chain wrestling fares against one of Imagine's best right here in Braden Elliott.
There you go. 15 minutes. Here we go. What a fight this is going to be.
And that's what we like to see right there. You ain't going to see no cheap way out in this one.
Who is going to pick up these 4 points? It is time to find out.
Nice standing switch waist lock. Daniel Exotic with a reverse go behind. Braden Elliott getting down low, breaking that arm out.
Beautifully done.
That forearm dragon twist there, that wrist lock.
Ducks underneath. Nice counter to his own arm wringer. Follows it up with a hammer lock. Deep in, protecting his face from that right elbow. Now he's Braden's moved him in position to counter into a headlock. Beautifully executed. Nice chain. This is what you talked about.
Beautiful. That headlock of Braden Elliott's like Fort Knox. I have a feeling that's not a place Daniel Exotic's going to want to be.
Let's see if Daniel can find a way out. Nice counter.
Once again, I think the sweat comes into play there. Daniel Exotic able to slide right through.
It is hot, man. There's no doubt about it. These guys have only been fighting for just over a minute, and they are covered in sweat already. It is, it is a real testament to the heart, desire, stamina, athleticism, cardio of all the athletes that have fought here tonight.
Well, I would go as far as to say in the dojo, there's no two guys right now in better shape than these two. There's an arm drag in the stratosphere.
Big, deep, strong arm bar. Now he is has full control.
Now we got Daniel Exotic finishing that hold right there, grabbing his own arm.
Double wrist lock style arm bar. Well done. Let's see if we see a clean break. Let's see. Not quite. Up and over goes Braden Elliott. Catches him with, wow, what snap on that arm drag.
Not to be outdone, another beautiful arm drag. Both these guys, the fundamentals so well, they're not going to give each other an inch.
Back roll out of it, trying to alleviate the pressure is Daniel Exotic. Gets up to both men up to their feet now, backs him into the corner. Let's see if this thing starts to turn a little vicious after a not clean break. Now 2 times in a row.
Tit for tat, here we go with the non-clean breaks out of the corner.
Up and over, catches him.
Daniel.
Oh, up to the apron. A lot of balance there out of Daniel Exotic. Catches him with a shoulder block. Up and over. What's he going for? Look at the athleticism.
Doesn't even touch him. Right over the guy.
And again with that arm drag.
There's that high arm drag again.
Wow, what strategy both men employing right now. Just grinding on that arm bar. Good strong knee in the middle of his forehead.
I mean, they're not taking a shortcut anywhere. They're crossing all the T's and dotting all the lowercase J's right now. That arm bar is deep and sunk in.
Countered out of it with an arm drag. Well done. Good strategy by Braden Elliott. Out of the way. There's the advantage of Danny Exotic. Often much quicker. Braden Elliott able to find another gear. Ducks out of the way. What's he going for?
Well, didn't touch him. Right over.
And there he catches him with his own arm drag.
So what you have here is you have Braden Elliott matching athleticism and quickness with Daniel Exotic, and Daniel Exotic matching holds and wrestling with Braden Elliott.
Who would have called that?
Unbelievable. Phenomenal stuff right here.
To this point, we have seen as good a clean technical fight as what you've seen. Daniel able to counter that arm drag. Now Braden counters the arm drag on his own. Both guys trying to take the opponent over. Well done.
Beautiful attempt. Nice leg sweep. Oh, leg sweep from Daniel Exotic, lateral press. They're kicking out before the ref can even get down there. Look how quick these guys
Beautifully
are.
done by the ref.
Ton of energy
Not
out
able
of
to
these
get
two.
in there.
Woo! I'd clap right now, but Kenny yell at me. There we go.
What a fight we've
my.
seen to this point.
More arm drags than Nitro in '98. I'm loving this.
Both men, neither one of them taking a backward step, which I also like. There you go, that amateur wrestling taking effect there. Braden not allowing him to get in tight for that collar and elbow, which I think is an advantage for Daniel, whereas he's able to get that double leg and show that, you know, his technique is second to none. That him being Braden Elliott. Now you can see Daniel Exotic just sort of being smothered. He's going to have to find some quickness here if he wants to find a way out of this.
I mean, he couldn't have went lower on that double leg takedown. That thing is in the mantle of this planet. I mean, he hooked him underneath the shoes. That was about as deep as you get on a double leg. Still mounting his man, just dominating him from the back. He's got the hooks
this
in.
man.
There's you see a forearm to the back of the head, just holding Daniel in place.
Nice aggressive fighting out of both guys.
Daniel
I like it.
Up, getting up off the ground. That's a good thing to do in a wrestling match.
And again, sweeps the leg out. Good strategy. Floats over. Grabs that front face lock. Braden Elliott really showing those amateur skills right now.
He is sticking with what works and just advancing that position. That's what he's doing. That is Wrestling 101.
Hey, man, if there's any kids watching, I apologize, but this has been a hell of a fight to this point.
It really has. Look at that. Braden Elliott, not even all the way off his man, just floats right over.
There you go. Daniel finally finding a hold. Gets a hold of that headlock. Braden maybe sort of placed his head in a spot that he wouldn't normally have done. Made a bit of a mistake. Now we're going to see what Daniel Exotic can do whenever he's in control. Let's see if he's able to keep the momentum. And there you go. He's setting him up. He got him in that gator roll. Oh. This is very disorienting, as you know.
It was, and I was unprepared for it, so Braden Elliott probably was too.
There you go. This could certainly change and shift the momentum and the situation that we've seen to this point. Let's see. See if he got him disoriented enough. He did not, but it was a long 2 count for this point in the match. Oh, I don't think Braden Elliott's going to take kindly to Daniel Exotic trying to embarrass him.
Yeah, just sliding all over him there. An already dizzy Braden Elliott.
There you go. Daniel Exotic sort of changing gears, grabbing the right arm this time. Very interesting strategy.
Yeah,
He's
very
been
interesting.
working the left arm for quite a while, and he abandoned that to grab that right arm. And now, just trying to hold his man down. He's abandoned the arm bar, and he's just trying to maintain him down. He found a way. He shifted all his weight, pushed his head straight down. Good amateur-style attack right there.
I think Daniel Exotic slowly switching into defensive mode here. This is more probably Braden Elliott's forte, but Daniel Exotic, for what it's worth,
Whoa.
Double shot. Look at both men on spaghetti legs.
I don't think they were punches. They were just nice, clean forearms, fully legal. Oh, good God, they hit hard.
They hit real hard.
Let's see if either of them lost the wind here. It might be one of those points where if they can find a way to capitalize, it could really start to be the beginning of the end.
It really could. It looked like Daniel Exotic come out on top, but somehow it looks like he come out worse on that. He's really writhing there.
I know every sort of wrestler has been in this situation where you're thinking of the same move at the same time, and man, I'll tell you what, it is painful whenever you end up colliding in that manner. I've went for a headbutt at the same time as somebody else, and man, it is a nightmare when 2 guys headbutt each other on purpose at the same time. And that cross body block has that same sort of feel as well.
Oh, he has him hooked here. That could have been that Exotic
Counter.
drop.
Look at that
Beautiful
counter.
victory roll. North-south position.
Catches him. He's still trying to hold those shoulders down. Good strategy by Braden Elliott.
A head scissors into a victory roll style pin. I love that. Beautiful, beautiful. They
Neither
traded
guy
holds.
taking a backward step, which I also love. Oh, and that could be the game changer. We might have a winner right now. No, not yet. I have seen Daniel Exotic win matches with that one.
Yeah, with that tiger claw there. Daniel Exotic's fired up. He's found his second gear.
Setting him up. Catching him.
Tiger!
Counter. Oh!
Oh, man. Bad night for Daniel Exotic right there.
They'll tell you what. I don't
the-
know. Looked like Daniel was going for a senton and just didn't realize that.
Walked right into traffic.
Walked into those double knees. That was a long 2 count. Could have been a problem.
Now, Braden Elliott choosing to do a strategy I employ going to the top rope here, but he's not making it up there quick. That hot building coming into play.
Absolutely. And, you know, you talked about your high flying. They're not as he's not as familiar climbing that top rope as you are. So, you know, sometimes these guys, it's, you know, where as a guy like you, that's an 80%er. A lot of these guys, it's a 50%er whenever they climb to that top rope.
Especially for Braden Elliott, who's a little shorter than I. It's a much higher climb. Oh, there's an airplane spin.
Sets them up.
Every
spins
time I
them
think I
around.
can't like the wrestling of Braden Elliott more, he does something like that.
Beautiful.
Oh, man.
All
Yoshi
that
got
weight.
straight to the back of the neck.
And Daniel Exotic still finds a way to fight out.
Absolutely devastating
Wow.
offense there from Braden Elliott.
I think we're getting, you can hear both guys are breathing so hard right now.
They're
I
voice
think,
breathing. Yeah, they're using their voices to breathe.
Tell you what, if they could just find a way to, here we go, that could be it.
Beautiful small package.
Caught off guard was the referee. Now
Braden Elliott.
Braden Elliott trapping him. Countered back again, 1-2, back and forth. Who's going to end up with a win here? Somebody's going to end up with it. Back and forth, both guys. Out they come, and they are exhausted.
Bunch of close falls there in close quarters and 2 hot dudes. I promise you they couldn't breathe inside that package.
Yes, sir, man. They are fighting hard. I think that, you know, if Daniel Exotic can hit that big move of his, or Braden Elliott can hit that big move of his, I think that we're at the end here, right?
I believe so. I believe we're one big contact from a finish here.
Going for a
Oh,
backslide.
man, backslide.
No, 2 only.
Near fall.
I thought that might have been it.
Oh,
Going for
almost
the-
again. Oh,
Beautifully executed. Deep schoolboy. Still not able to get him, though.
Daniel Exotic trying to seal the deal. Here comes Braden Elliott. Schoolboy
Man,
roll
oh,
up for a
man.
2 only.
You want to talk about 2 guys working and fighting hard. Holy cow.
There hasn't been one shortcut taken. They are trying to pin the other man's shoulders to the
Now
mat.
we got a test of wills. I think you're going to find, while Daniel Exotic has the speed, Braden Elliott has the strength in this situation.
Braden Elliott had the underhooks. Daniel Exotic gaining 1 back. We got a 50-50 situation here in this
Who-
backslide.
Who's it going to be? Look at the strength of both these guys. Oh,
Oh,
sit down. You might be able to pick up the win. Oh, he shifted his weight and drove him on the back of his head. Man, oh, man.
teeter-totter, ends up in a sunset flip power bomb. Boy, is that hard to say.
Holy cow.
These guys just letting it all in the ring.
These 2 guys, you can tell they have given you everything they've got. And I don't know if they have much more left.
No,
Just got to find that right combination.
they really do. They might want to think about mustering everything they have up during this count right here and trying to seal the deal. Beautiful.
Oh,
You
my
kidding
God. Give me a break.
How much cardio and energy is in these 2 young men? How much strength and core physicality does it take
Who's
to
it going
do
to
that at
be?
this stage?
Who's going to come out on top here? What's he going for? Trying to drive him down.
He's got that hurt left arm. He's on the right side again.
Is
this
he
time.
going?
Are we going to see a label lock?
Whoa, there it is. Certainly a variation of it. Could we see Daniel or Braden Elliott tap for the first time in his career?
I'm going to name it now the Cougar Crossface. His shoulders are on the mat.
Oh, and he's still, both guys still trying to fight their way out. Braden able to fight his way out. What's he
Braden
got?
Elliott's got him crossed in grapevine. That is a sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter. Yes, sir.
This is a move that I've seen used to effectiveness my entire life in professional wrestling.
This has
That is
got to
no
be
joke.
it. Is he going to make it to the ropes? Let's see. He's so close. No. I think
See, dragging him away from the ropes, he's dragging his willpower away. That is such an awful thing to be a part of.
I think it's just a matter of, does he tap or does he pass out? Let's find out. He's still trying to pull him to the middle. He lost his grip. Is he going to go for it again?
Daniel Exotic would have went home right there.
Count it out.
Followed him for it.
Oh my God! I thought that was
Extremely
it.
near fall. This thing has my heart jumping.
Back and forth, back and forth. Both men finding answers to each man's offense. If you are not entertained, I do not know how to help you right now. These guys are giving you all they got and more.
This is the best that Block A has to offer. Oh, roll through.
Roll
Double
through.
roll.
They have 1 minute left. They got to find what they got.
Daniel Exotic looking for a sleeper holder.
And he got him.
He's
Could
got
this
the
be
hooks
it?
in.
That is deep. That is real deep. He's got his legs crossed. Not a lot of room to move. The only hope Braden Elliott has is if he's sweaty enough and can find a way out. If he can slide out, he's got a shot. And he done just that. He got him countered. No. Does anybody have anything left? We are so close to the end.
20
Somebody
seconds.
needs to find that home run shot and find it quick here.
This one's going to come down to
This
the
is
wire.
it right here. This is it. We got 10 seconds. There it is. He took him down. 1, 2. No. No.
3 seconds left.
Time's up.
That is it.
Oh, my God. That's it, man. 15 minutes. What a fight.
Neither of these guys have a thing to be ashamed about.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna rewind it back to that bridge at about the 13-minute mark. Oh my! I am still marveling at what I just witnessed here.
There you go. You still see the sign of respect after the match. What a great fight.
How could they not have respect for one another after
I think,
that? I've never been happier to be a part of Block B rather than the block that these two guys are in.
Holy cow, man. If you would have asked me how I thought this thing would have played out tonight, where we would have saw two situations where the guys went the full distance in this heat, I never would have believed it.
I never would have believed it either.
I mean, I think, though, what this does is it really sort of sets up a precedent. Now guys are going to prepare differently than what they have to this point. I think we're going to see more home run shots. I think that we're going to see guys, less grabbing a hold, even guys who really like each other. I think there's going to be less wearing guys down, and we're going to see more home run shots.
I believe that. It's going to change my strategy. I have cardio for days, and that frightened me. So I'm going to change my strategy here in the upcoming week. Absolutely.
So, hey, I'll tell you what, I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. This has been one hell of a show tonight. I mean, I don't know how better to describe it than this. And we appreciate everybody tuning in. We appreciate everybody that's going to watch us in the next 7 days. We've been averaging right around 500 people a week watching these shows, and we really appreciate it. Some of these shows have made it to 700-800 people, and I think this is, at the end of days, this is going to be one of those shows in the course of a week, because tell me where you're finding better independent wrestling than this, because I don't believe it.
I've seen a lot of independent wrestling over the past 15 years. I'm saying the best stuff I'm seeing is coming out of Imagine Dojo right here in Pennsylvania.
So I'll tell you what, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Make sure you get your tickets for August 20th and August 27th on our website right now. We appreciate you guys all tuning in. We appreciate you guys giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you, guys. We will see you for round 2 of the Imagine 1 tournament 7 days from tonight. Thank you.